The gatepost of the doomed, the key to the gates of the underworld, which keeps the spirits of the evil dead locked inside. When planted at the cemetery of Los Muertes, the call at midnight is sounded and the dead will rise from their graves. The light will be a fading memory and soon a myth from days of yore, and the dead will rile the earth. The gatepost of the dead is made from the skull of a child that was born to a dead mother. The powers are derived from the ectoplasmic energies of a blue demon-possessed person, and only they can use the stick to his own evil ends. Plant stick here. All of that was typed out on a computer screen for a split second in this show made for children, but thank God for DVD releases so a weirdo with a bizarre podcast could scribe it all out for you. My name is James.
I'm Nicole.
And this is Mostly Lovin' Lucha. Hey guys, like I said, my name's James, and my mother made me go to graveyards as a child because she thought they were cool and I thought they were terrifying. Haha, mother, they were. And now I'm the way I am because of that, I think. Nicole, what's your name?
Do I do an intro like that?
Yeah, go for it.
Hey, my name's Nicole, and my dad forced me to go down real big dunes in a truck that I hated and am terrified of, and I still hate it, and I'm still terrified of it.
What if those dunes were actually just like these mountains of like fleshy creatures trying to crawl out like on this show? Yeah, because it'd be a bumpy ride.
You ever been to Silver Lake?
Yeah, I have. I went there on a field trip.
Yeah, it was scary.
I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
I spent the entire time flirting with Serena Nastasi.
Wow.
It was 6th grade.
Fuck you.
Whoa. Getting sassy already, but you're hearing their giggles in the background.
We're back.
Oh, they're back. The man behind the mask. That's a Alice Cooper line. In reference to, I think, Friday the 13th, part 7? I don't know, guys, but it's from one of the soundtracks. I've sampled it for a rap song. My friend TC was going to be on it, but then he died. But who do we have here?
That is heavy.
Teresa's peeking on the mic.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Whoa,
it was
that's a
supposed
first.
to be, right?
That's a goal, should just be peeking.
No, it is not.
Time.
No, it is
I am
not.
peeking.
Guys, please don't peek on the mic.
That sounds wrong.
Yeah, or no, that doesn't sound wrong. Peeking on the mic. It sounds fine because I'm an audio engineer. It sounds fine to me. It's real, goddammit. Speaking of wrestling, also our guests who I've only half introed one of them. You know them from Ranger Command Power Hour. Also, you know them from the URL patreon.com/Ranger Command PH.
Please, not again.
Yes, I'm referencing it at least once this episode at the most. I don't know, 20.
Which tier is the pizza tier?
That is $75.
Yeah.
We will throw a pizza party, literally,
Do it, guys.
every month. That would be amazing.
Remember that nerdcore group Emergency Pizza Party?
Nope.
Benjamin Bear was on that?
Nope.
Hey, you guys got to check out Benjamin Bear. That I think
Nope.
was also MC Skeletor, but hey, no one knows.
Nope.
Anyways, I'm Eric Perry from
Yeah.
Ranger Command Power Hour.
And
And I'm Theresa from Ranger Command Power.
You're wearing the shirt.
I am wearing
Yeah.
the shirt. I'm representing.
yeah. Okay, so our intro, this show, I paused this screen
Okay.
when on the Lobotron they were describing this stick, I guess.
Yeah.
And
that was the literal
yes,
text?
I did punch up one of the lines because it didn't make any sense. They also, I guess, called it the gatepost of the dead once. So there were typos in that. Also why I said, which keeps the spirits of the, why I was saying that and emphasizing that because it was apostrophe S instead of just the spirits. So it's like the spirits of the dead. Yeah, guys, that is in
yeah.
the show. And then there was also like a square map of the cemetery, and why I said plant stick here, it had a like check mark on part of it, and it just said plant stick here.
Oh my God.
I'm amazed that the quality of the YouTube clip was good enough where you could read that text because
it was
awesome.
On my computer. Luckily, I was able to see it very well on the computer. Sometimes like eyes didn't look very well, so I had to kind of like, what does that say? I gotta get this on DVD.
I hope they release it on DVD.
It is. It was released in Italy on DVD.
Nicole's like, nope.
That's how we're watching this. The person who ripped the DVDs.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Nice.
on YouTube.
Yeah. Hey, Saban, please release this.
Or Hasbro if you have the rights now.
So I think someone on Twitter was like, they clearly don't have the rights because it's still on YouTube. Or you said that, right?
Oh,
Someone said that. Yeah, and then you said, hey, Mostly Speaking Sentai, good thing that they don't own the rights.
right. Yeah.
I think probably the Dan Clark production company owns the rights to it.
Where is he?
He's still working in Canada.
Oh.
So I need to find the phone number to their production company and say like, hey, can we set up some sort of interview or if you're ever in Chicago ever, please, the fans want to know some questions.
That would be, if you could get him on, that would be so incredible.
He has this movie that is, like people who love watching terrible movies. He put out one that people put it up there with Troll 2 of the best worst movies.
God.
And I so badly want to watch it.
Was that recent?
No, this was before Los Luchadores. So I think like 99, 2000.
You gonna give us the title? Or?
I don't remember the title.
Oh, okay.
I think it's called The Room. It's something weird like that.
That's something different.
No.
It's not The Room.
No, it's
The
not
Room.
Room. Or I think, yes, I was thinking just Room, the Brie Larson vehicle. IMDb, Dan Clark. It's probably, no, it is not in my recent searches, guys. Dan Clark, IMDb. Let's figure out what this is. Oh, there's a Daniel Clark too. No, this was in my recent searches. Guys, The Item is what it's called. And yeah, it looks real amazingly bad. So guys, I asked this to everyone. Have you seen this show before? Were you aware of it?
No.
I was barely aware of it when it came out. Like, I think I remember seeing the promos for it back in the day. But at that point, I think, when was the show out?
2000, 2001.
Okay, I was in, like, after high school in college at that point. So I probably saw like a couple promos and didn't think anything of it. I didn't know it was a Saban show.
Yeah, I think they just produced it and
Right.
had really no hands-on things with it.
Yeah, they probably got it to the network.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have never watched it. I think I've been listening to your guys' podcast, so I've been following along, but I haven't really. I maybe brought up the first episode on YouTube and kind of noped out after like 5 minutes. It's terrible.
Yeah.
But this episode was actually really fun.
Yeah. I'm hoping the back half are very exciting. Mm-hmm. Not like the first episode's a drag, the second episode is too, and then the one with the deaf girl I think is fantastic. It's real good, I think.
I mean, I watched that part because I was listening to your guys' podcast, and there's one part where like Lobo is signing too, and like
Yeah.
it's like ridiculous. It's like, how much skill does this guy have?
He has it all.
Yeah.
He's got the skills to pay the bills. Beastie Boys.
Spinning, winning, and grinning.
He was that on a different episode?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. That's something our good friend Turbine says. So do you guys want to get into this episode summary?
Yeah.
All right.
I can't wait.
Today we watched episode 8 of Los Luchadores entitled The Mask of Diablo Azul. Oh yeah, you better believe we're getting my 3 favorite things: satanic imagery, evil necromancy, and buff blue people. Papa Smurf, take me away for a Smurf day I'll never forget.
I wrote that.
And make an honest Molem out of me. Walk me down Center Street so all the curtains in every mushroom house is yanked open with the quickness. Let all Smurfdom be witness to our love as we're wedded in Smurfy matrimony. But back to this episode. We start out with the gang getting molds of their faces done so their mask man can make new ones. Is that a thing? Do you need a mold for a mask? Can't you just take measurements like anything else? You know, a dress, a bra, or a tux for my big day with Papa Smurf? But smash cut to a night stage and a literal giant breaking into the mask store for cash.
Where did they get this guy?
Hey, from a beanstalk. This is what happens when the bourgeoisie are left unchecked. The poor and downtrodden are forced to jack for stacks, the almighty greenbacks. Papa Smurf's back is green after a sensual romp with him on the forest's floor. But this man tells the mask maker to open a safe full of business papers, like the prenup Smurfette is forcing me to sign, a wedding ring, kind of like the one Papa Smurf gave me, except mine is much bigger, and an evil mask, exactly like the one that bitch Smurfette puts on around everyone to hide what a fake piece of shit she is. But this mask is the creation of Diablo Azul, a wicked necromancer from days of yore, who put his evil...
Okay. When they said days of yore, I started getting like these weird like Voltron intro flashbacks from days of yore.
That is something I punched it up with. So yes, the days of yore. The other thing was just like very basic and just pretty much repeated 2 lines. So I guess I should have done it verbatim, but it would have been even harder to read.
Yeah, right.
But days of yore, who puts his evil soul into luchador gear. It makes total sense, like my future alibi after Smurfette goes missing. This guy turns blue, but not as blue as Smurfette when she washes up on shore. Lobo and Turbine are on the case, though. The devil mask case. Not the Smurfette one, because my cover-up and alibi are so solid, there is no case. Just an obvious person without anything to live for after her dream husband falls in love with this ass of mine. But the Dingle duo confront the giant after Lobo falls from 3 stories for a body slam, clearly dying on impact. Turbine pulls the mask from the giant like I think Lieutenant Kellaway did to Walter in Campaign of Terror, but probably not because I don't think it could fit on him. That's a The Mask reference, but no. Turbine looks into the mask's eyes and gets hypnotized by its magical gaze, then turns into a demon possessed by Diablo Azul and turns into a kind of cool dude until he opens his mouth. It is cool when Papa Smurf opens his mouth on my open mouth as though, ooh, so sexy and cool. Turbine grows horns and dons a cobalt blue shirt, jeans, and velour trench coat, looking like Wes Snipe and Blade after chewing some Willy Wonka gum, but instead of flating all around, just his muscles inflate. Speaking of blue inflating, blue filleting, Papa S, baby.
Oh, God.
But Turbine uses a remote control to make the camera record in GIF format, and fans start blowing papers around Lobo Tower, and a hydraulic press almost crushes Lobo and Lorette, but strength of mind, strength of spirit, strength of Lobo Fuerte save the day again as Lobo pushes up the press, and that shit overheats, then breaks. My mind breaks every night from the echoing screams of Smurfette as I drowned her, face down, in a Smurf pond. Then Turbine finds a boned one.
That got darker.
It does.
Oh my goodness.
What's-his-face Turbine finds a bone wand +3 to Skelly Mage and is about to rise the dead Twisted style by plunging his bone wand into a huge molehill full of moles, but Lobo is here to save the day with heavenly punches to Turbine's mouth. Papa Smurf punches my downstairs mouth every night. At least until the police bust down the door. Turbine's mask is then taken off and the gang is back to normal. They head back to Lobo Tower to dip the mask into corrosive acid. In the end, no matter how perfect the crime, no matter how bright passion burns, the law will catch up to you with your panties at your knees. Die Ranger.
Not Die Ranger.
All right, guys. Nicole is loving this. Nicole was laughing so hard I had to cut her mic. She had to go into another room with the mic in her hand, and she was like, I'm still going to laugh into it, but I won't bleed into any other mics. But I was like, dude, you're peeking way too much. And she's like, oh, that cat. Oh, that cat. Crinkle, crinkle. Oh, that cat. Those are Nicole's catchphrases. But guys, what do you have for notes?
Smurf, actually.
She actually
I
had
did.
Smurf in her notes.
Regarding that, you said Ghost Rider, and I wrote Smurf Rider.
It's actually the new Common Rider. It's just Smurf Rider.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was your Smurf note?
No, I said Blue Cruise, and then I was like Smurfs with a big grin of
Yeah.
smiling.
Okay. How many people in this city need masks to support a mask shop guy?
They have a weekly, it's a big promotion in their town is Luchador Wrestling. And this is the first episode to not start with a luchador match. It usually starts that way.
Yeah. There was no luchador,
None at all.
which was kind of surprising.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't really on last episode. I mean, like it did, but she was like watching it on TV.
Hey, that's how it
so
should
counts.
be.
All right.
Yeah. Wrestling should be watched on TV. Never go to live wrestling, guys.
I went to my first live wrestling match last year.
And did you say who better on TV? You're like, no, it was very good, James.
No, it was for one of my friends' bachelor party. It was the first wrestling match I've ever been to live.
Nice.
And I don't really watch wrestling.
Wrestling's fun, guys. CM Punk, straight edge superstar. You gotta follow him on Twitter.
I was like 5 feet away from him today
for
at
real?
C2E2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you go up to him and say, hey, let me plan a smooch on you?
No, his line was too long.
Okay.
I was just there to buy merch for my same friend who I went
Okay.
to. Yeah.
I went to a boxing match.
When?
My dad brought me to one when I was 8,
Yeah, that's so dumb.
and I got real mad that I had to go to it and just fell asleep. And my stepmom was like, "You're a terrible parent. You
Yeah.
need to bring them home."
You fell asleep at a boxing match?
Yeah, because I
Oh,
was
wow.
fucking tired. I was 8.
The worst things, like the things my mom brought me to were, graveyards.
Yeah.
And,
For real?
she's yeah, for real. She loves, when we went to West Virginia, she had to go to every single graveyard.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's just boring. Luckily, we had a Game Boy. It wasn't our Game Boy. We had to borrow one. But she would also like, hey, let's go to this convention where the last living Munchkin from Wizard of Oz was going to be doing a panel.
I thought you were going to say there's a convention for
Graveyard.
Oh, no. I know there's paranormal
Was
conventions.
it at the graveyard?
No, that would be pretty morbid.
Yeah.
She's very old.
Yeah.
I think she might have even been the last living like character. No, because the guy in Muskegon, there was a guy who worked at the Meijer in our town who was a flying monkey.
No way.
Yeah. And he
That's
would sign headshots.
Was he a greeter at the Meijer?
Yes.
So would he just have like headshots
I think
as
so.
you walk in?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
And I think they allowed it because people would come to Meijer to see him. So,
Sure.
hey, it's getting people in the door.
Oh.
Some things you forget about.
I didn't know.
Oh, you didn't know that?
Nope.
Oh, come here and give me a hug. That must be traumatic.
Much like the boxing match I was forced to go to when I was
Yeah, we were talking
8.
I'm just glad I didn't have to go to like auto shows. That would have been terrible.
That's what my dad took me to was auto shows. I don't know how many World of Wheels I went to as a kid.
What about bike time?
No, my dad was like into like Star Trek. So
Oh, hell
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, so he didn't want to go places.
Star Trek, ding, ding, ding.
He wanted to hang out on a Saturday reading the Founder series.
That sounds kind of boring.
Or the Foundation series. Which one is it? It's a very popular sci-fi series. I think it's
Discworld.
Founders.
I don't know it.
It's Discworld.
What's
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Discworld?
I don't know, some sci-fi series.
Okay.
I haven't read it.
I actually loved wrestling when I was younger.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it really is. It's like my dad and I are like bonding because my dad, he was working. He's retired now. He was working at Saudi Arabia. So whenever he comes to the Philippines, like for a month, yeah, that's our kind of like, bonding moment with my kid. So I love wrestling. And then after that.
Did they have kind of luchador style or no?
No, like the WWE one. That's why I
okay.
love Undertaker. And then
yeah.
after that, I haven't got into wrestling.
I enjoyed the like newest comic book series that came out about like a year or two ago.
Yeah, she was diehard for
I read
it.
like the first 8 issues and then I just like got bombarded with unread comic books and just like quit reading altogether.
Wait, like
all my single issues. I was just
a
like,
wrestling comic book?
Yeah, it's a WWE comic book.
I can
like
pull
the
them out.
Undertaker one.
Yeah, Boom Studios randomly sent me like a press copy for the Undertaker graphic novel. And I was like, what? Because usually they send me like Power Rangers stuff for the podcast. And I was like, why'd I get this random Undertaker?
Because Power Rangers fans love wrestling.
Yeah.
They do. I've proven this on the show many times. Yeah. But no, it was just funny. So I ended up giving that to my same friend.
Yeah, this friend's loving you.
Yeah, it's his name's Matt Goldberg. He's a YouTuber on he's on
YouTube.
Yeah.
No, on Tumblr. No,
What?
But no, he does a lot of toy photography for wrestling figures. And
Okay.
he's even done like stop motion type of stuff. So that's pretty cool. But going back to this episode, I hate the generic song.
Oh yeah, yes.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it's debated on every single episode why they changed up the theme song. We don't know why.
Yeah,
we have speculations. It was the original was too hype, making kids fight. That's my speculation. Dan Clark, if you're out there, please let us know why they changed the theme song. Please, Dan Clark, if you're listening for real, let us know.
Well, this is the only podcast I know that talks about this show. So
Hey, and it better be that way. If you start talking about Los Luchadores, we're going to come fight ya.
We're going to send you a cease and desist.
Yeah.
Not even our place to do that.
Unless they're saying, hey, we're going to be called Mostly Lovin' Lucha.
Oh, true.
Then we say, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
there
whoa.
can only be one.
whoa.
Die Ranger.
We'll send you a cease or deceased.
Yeah.
Oh, hopefully they don't get raised by the dead.
Uh-oh. Spoget. You know, like SpaghettiOs, but with spaghetti.
Yeah.
Spaghetti.
Yeah, he knows.
I know.
All right, let's go to some of these notes I have.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah, what's up, my beautiful love?
Do motorcycles have seatbelts?
No,
Because
Sidecars do.
turbines does.
Oh,
because he's a straight up pussy.
I didn't even see that, but what?
I didn't
see it
even
either.
notice
Like,
that.
I feel like that would make it less safe.
Oh, actually, I had a comment on this to the previous episode. Lobo doesn't have a shoulder strap. He just like has the one here. He should have a shoulder strap.
Maybe
especially...
that's what it was that I saw.
Okay, yeah, that's probably
because
what
they were
it is.
both getting in their like vehicles.
No, yeah, that
Yeah.
was Lobo.
So yeah, it was probably.
But
Lobo.
since he's going, almost completely on his side when he turns with those what Eric commented
the
on.
horrible CGI.
He needs the shoulder strap to stay like comfortable.
How about when they're going like literally 90 degrees down the side of
yeah.
a building?
like it should be like one of those like X's where it
Yeah, the
clamps in the
harness.
middle. Yeah.
We don't see the bottom of it, but there is a little moat there. That is just a log flume ride. Halfway down, you'll see little flashes. It's taking pictures. I'm fucking with you guys. This isn't real. I'm just doing a bit. Eric's face was like, this show's fucking nuts then.
No, I didn't notice that. So, because it's not even
Yes,
real.
it's not real.
Thanks, James. I know next to nothing about this show. The only thing I know is because I listened to your
Yeah.
guys' show.
I have zero knowledge about
Yeah.
the show.
Hey, I'm fine with that. I am now watching, like, by the end of this, our run doing this, I will have seen this series at least 3 times over because I'm watching a lot of these episodes at least 3 times.
You were like already like quoting stuff as the
I know,
episode.
I heard you.
I watched this episode once yesterday and once before you guys got here because the first time is analytical and then I rewatch it while I'm making like in the background while doing the episode summary and then I watch it with you guys. But the mind and spirit thing that was also on last episode. So it's
is
now
that a recurring thing?
Since last episode it is.
Well, I didn't know if they did it in further.
No, that's I don't know any of the further episodes. I'm watching these as we. No, I cannot sit down and binge this show.
I don't think any human on the planet could.
No.
No one should.
I'd feel bad if this ever came to Netflix. An intern would have to watch all of these and do episode summaries.
Oh my God.
They should just copy yours.
Oh my God. Netflix would say, hey, these episode summaries do need to be under a paragraph. They say, yeah, it's one unbroken paragraph.
Yeah, we'll just take out all the Smurf shit.
Well, I have turbine cartwheeling.
Oh, yes.
What the hell?
He always does, like unnecessary flips.
I know. I'm like, okay.
And that like really long jump when they're in the graveyard.
That was so weird because it didn't even like, he like stopped short. I was like, this is ineffective.
It feels like he doesn't know cartwheeling, but they just let him do it to make it cartwheel.
That one cartwheel when he went to take off the mask looked like a kid who didn't know how to do cartwheels.
Right.
Yeah, just like, what?
That's how I did cartwheels.
Me too. I feel like I will do that, what he did.
I'm like, oh no, I'm too afraid of landing on my head.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be very cautious with this.
Or being cautious not to step on someone's head or something.
Oh yeah, that might be why they had to do that
that's
too.
terrible.
Yeah.
But I think I've said it before on this. He moves like he's in Mortal Kombat. Like Mortal Kombat people move. No, they move with like cartwheels and flips.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like instead of walking.
Oh, okay.
I have to say that evil Turbine was not threatening at all.
Oh no. He had one good line the entire time. He said, the previews are over. Time for the feature presentation. The only good thing he said. Everything else was
I
still...
didn't even think that was good.
I didn't even remember that.
For what usually comes out of Turbine's mouth, that is cool.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I put, this is the only time in Turbine's life where he could ever be considered cool.
Yeah. His outfit with the trench
outfit
coat
was
was
bomb.
dope.
And the horns.
Yeah.
The horns are really cool.
I like the horns. But speaking of horns, I wrote it down.
Where's this going to go?
It's nice, okay? It's like just looking at the head of the skeleton gave Turbine some devil horns. I'm like, okay.
You could say he got horny over it.
He got horny about that. Just looking at the baby skeleton. Is that the real thing? It is a baby skeleton.
I mean, it is. It's
very tiny.
It's in the intro it says it's the
baby skeleton.
skull of a baby born to a dead mom.
Oh, right. Ugh.
So who wrote that? That's like when they
No.
That's like when they tried to revamp Freddy Krueger and give him a backstory.
Yeah.
They tried to make him sympathetic of like, oh, he was born in a mental asylum after his mother was sexually assaulted by like 16 crazy people within like a satanic ritual. So it's like, oh, of course he's fucked up. And it's like, well, you guys, the backstory of him being a child predator who murdered children, that's dark
pretty
enough.
fucked up
You don't
already,
need to go even darker.
That just makes me think of what is that movie called? The Terror at the Gay Bed
Oh,
and
Terror.
No, the Gay Bed and Breakfast of Terror. Except the mom likes it, and
Yeah.
the child is a slug boy.
Yeah, guys, please. It's only $1.99 on Vimeo. Search Gay Bed and Breakfast of Terror. We talked about it on This Movie's Gay. It's episode 3 of that podcast. It is front to back.
We're not going to stop talking about this movie
know, I'm not.
because it's amazing.
Yeah, it's front to back amazing. Besides, like maybe 30 minutes in the middle could have been shaved. However, if it were in a normal movie,
30 minutes in the beginning.
No, in the middle. I think the middle is only boring because of how bonkers crazy the beginning and the end are.
Okay.
Yeah, if it were in any normal movie, it would have been a great 30 minutes. And this, no, it can't compare.
Minutes. I noticed it. I just heard that in
Got
person.
him.
Minutes.
He got you.
Minutes. You guys are mean.
Finally,
What?
you get
Razzleberry?
Yeah, you get roasted. Roasted instead of me.
I'll start roasting you if you
You
want.
already do.
I'll roast you harder.
No.
You'll be chestnuts roasting on an open flame. I'll flash you, baby.
It's not safe.
I'll flash you in the comments.
Don't do it.
I'll flash you hard. Quit flaying me. Guys,
listen to the My Immortal reading.
yes,
'Cause that's
yes,
hilarious.
he knows.
I listen.
He knows, Nicole.
You. Oh my God.
We're sandwiched between you guys and Dan from Power Playthrough, who knows all of our, you guys know all of our stuff. And
Yeah.
Nicole just asked Dan in the middle of the podcast after he referenced something from it. She goes, "How much have you listened?" And he goes, I've heard every episode, of course. I know this show."
I was
Yeah,
like,
same.
oh, he knows too much.
All right.
Wait, where was that doll that you said you masturbated to?
Oh, hold
no,
on.
please.
Okay. Hold on. You guys,
The duck?
it's this Misty.
Oh yeah, Misty.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've seen too much now. It's become too real.
You asked, okay?
yeah.
All
I
I
did.
had
It's my
as
fault.
at 12, I was like, whoa. I have this 3D figure that I can. Also, these Pokemon comics that I also had Pokemon comics that I did.
Oh my God. I'm not going to look at Misty the old way now.
Oh,
You'll
so
just
this
see
is
a
the new
sex
way.
symbol.
Oh my goodness.
I get, I always talk
Are you
about.
Brock?
No, Brock never got any. That dude's nose bled every time he thought about a pretty lady.
Exactly.
I guess Misty was my sexual awakening.
Okay.
In all reality, yeah. We figured it out. Nickelodeon's hit game show. Nicole.
Yeah.
Actually, no, Nicole was my sensual awakening. And my lovely awakening. I love waking up to you every day.
This is so uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable to
About
hide.
the gatepost of the doomed.
Yes, what about it?
They only called it the gatepost of the doomed because they couldn't say damned.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, definitely.
yeah.
It would have been funny if they called it the gatepost of the darned. Why didn't they also call it like a wand or a bow staff?
It's definitely not a wand.
It's not a wand.
It's a large
And
wand,
I'm
guys.
pretty sure that's not a bow staff.
It was
looks like-
crooked in the middle.
Yeah.
It just looks like a head and put on a stick. That's it.
Yeah.
Like
That's
one of those
literally
Funko
what it
Pops, the thingies.
The what?
They
Like
put a
the
Funko Pop
Pez?
head?
Yes, the
Oh,
Pez.
Okay.
The peg.
So in the beginning, Maria wanted a better mask with magic inside of it to fight the Swiss
No.
missile.
She said extra juice.
Oh, yes, extra
What
juicy.
the hell does that mean?
Yes, what's extra juice?
With a mask?
Magic. Magic is real.
Magic is real.
Santa is magic. And magic is real.
Guys, magic is real.
I'll keep saying it, guys.
Have you watched any Power Rangers Mystic Force?
I have not.
Because in the first episode, they have to say, "I believe in magic."
I
What
don't
about-
recall that.
What about Ninja Steel? The guy's a magician.
Oh, yes, he is for real. Yeah.
Preston, yes.
Presto Changeo. I watched the show. You want to know what's funny?
Yes.
Multiple times.
No, I hate laughing.
Justin Willman from Magic for Humans is seeing and liking my tweets of saying he is a true to God wizard. So I have this thing where
I didn't know you were even doing that.
yeah, it's now twice that in the middle of the night he likes a tweet saying, guys, watch Magic for Humans and you will understand that the only lie being projected from magicians is that magic is not real. Because it is. Illusionists are fake. It's all real.
That's that Netflix show, right?
Yeah, it's so good. Watch it, guys.
Okay. It's on our list.
What's that?
Have you been paying attention? No, the Magic
For Humans.
Magic for Humans. We've scrolled past it.
It's only 6 episodes. It's a quick binge and you will love binging it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's great.
I'll check it out.
Watch it in the hotel room tonight. C2E2, baby.
We're not even going to the hotel. We're driving all the
okay.
way back to the birds.
Watch it at home, baby.
Okay.
Bokeh.
Bokeh.
Okay.
You do okay. So in the beginning, everyone was taking their masks off, and it was panning over, so
Yeah.
we didn't see it. Except Lobo, you see them it slowly, but he must have taken the mask off too quickly,
Right.
and they have to quickly like jet set. But you can still see his face.
Yeah, I saw a part of it.
Yeah.
And,
I didn't see that.
yeah, I didn't know if this was like a regular thing, like they took off their mask. Because I think in the first episode they say, oh, a luchador never takes off his
They
mask.
do say that.
Yeah.
There was one funny bit where he has slime on the mask and he's like, oh, I need a clean mask. And he just removes that mask and there's a mask underneath the
Oh,
mask.
that's
God.
so cool.
Yeah. It's a good joke.
It's mask on mask.
Yeah.
Speaking of Lobo, Lobo logo and his.
I only I only know what you're saying because I heard you comment on it.
on his beep.
On his dick.
His
We don't beep on this.
Oh, okay. On his like dick.
It's okay. You can swear.
I'm not used to it. I'm sorry. It's like Lobo logo and then like Lobo logo.
yeah, because like
It's covering his lobo.
his whole outfit is black, and then the belt buckle is silver, so it just like you can't not look there.
Yeah.
The SWAT suit is pretty sweet.
Yes, very cool.
It's awesome. I think that should be his normal costume.
Yes, I was gonna say his original one looks like diva colors. So I
Oh,
thought,
from Overwatch.
yes, I thought that the logo was actually a rabbit logo because it looks
You're
like
so
diva.
you're so used to
it.
diva.
Yeah.
He, in one episode, I think it was the previous episode, was wearing a bowling shirt, which was very weird for him to wear. Like
Oh,
seeing
he was
him
wearing
in
a
casual.
polo in
Yeah,
this one.
yeah. He's sometimes will wear casual wear. One time he wore like a Drake sweater and
A Drake sweater.
like a cashmere sweater. Also,
wow.
so was Turbine. Oh, you got me saying Turbo.
I just think of Power Rangers Turbo.
Turbo.
Shift into Turbo.
Well, and there's like flames and shit, so it just makes you think of Turbo.
Yeah. Oh, guys, watch this slug movie Turbo.
I like I like Turbine's hair than being no hair when he became the. Was that?
Oh, he's just wearing a mask that covered his cool spiky
Yeah,
hair.
I like that rather than having the horns and make it like blue.
Oh,
I don't
you're
know.
saying if they kept his same style
Yeah.
mask in demon
Right.
form.
Yeah.
Or it would have been cool if like a bunch of spiky horns came out.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like a what do you call that?
Frosted tip horns.
Probably. Yeah.
Tip horns. Although I did think that effect was cool, like the horns ripping out of the mask.
I
But
like
I-
the horns.
Really nice.
I was like bummed because they were like, the transformation's gonna be complete, and I was like, oh, okay, cool, some other cool shit's gonna happen, and like
And it
that was it.
didn't.
It was just the horns.
If they would have had like $5,000 more, just
Oh,
if he
sure.
would have had cool like bat looking wings
Yeah.
pop out,
Yes.
that
Or
would
like
have been
a
boss.
or like a
kinda
tail or something like
demonic
that.
tail. Yeah.
yeah. Or just give him hooves. My little hooves. My hooves. Listen to my hooves. They click clack. That's from Freddy Got Fingered.
Vamonos.
Oh yeah. Vamonos. Wait, is that from Freddy Got? That's not from Freddy Got
No.
Fingered.
No, that's from
this
this
show.
episode.
Vamonos.
Hey.
No, vamonos.
James, I've started a Hefe counter
Oh, for real? Yes.
this episode. had 4.
Yes. He says Hefe a lot.
He does.
What's that mean?
Boss.
Okay. I was going to say chief, but it's pretty much the same thing.
I mean, the way he says it, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's also his boss. So I love Lorette. He says things like the bones. He said it a lot in one episode.
The bones.
Is he Jamaican?
I hope that person actually is Jamaican and not
Otherwise,
just
this
doing
could
a
be very
Jamaican
bad.
accent. Yes. But he says, I love the boy too.
I have that in my notes.
It's so good.
I love the boy too.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. I just heard his accent like in the middle or almost going to the end. Because when Turbine got evil, when he was like looking at the monitor and then they were talking to him, I didn't hear the accent, not until at the end.
I think when he's just kind of talking low, it doesn't come through as much. But
Okay.
I've never been like, oh, that dude's using an accent. I think that dude is Jamaican. I hope. I really
Otherwise,
hope.
it's very problematic.
Yes.
Guys, at us.
I mean, I guess it's better than like a white person doing a Jamaican accent. But however, if you were born in Jamaica and you're white, you would have a Jamaican accent.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't know your life.
What is the open ring box in that safe? Why is it open? What is it?
Could it be another demonic
Ooh.
element?
Yeah, what? Why was it an open ring box?
It's Smurfette's ring.
Oh, yeah.
God damn it.
No, remember, Smurfette is not getting married. I'm getting married.
Okay.
To Papa Smurf.
Yes.
Oh.
On people's...
Sorry, I
Yeah,
got
that's
that.
why Smurfette's ring is in the safe.
Okay, have we ever seen this shop owner before?
No. There are a lot of times where you think someone will be a
Recurring
character. It doesn't happen. Like in the first episode, we thought that like head detective with the police where
Yeah.
they were going to be in every episode. We never see any police officer ever again.
Because the way that they were interacting with this guy, I thought he was just a normal part of the show.
No. He's a normal part of their life, but not of this show.
So after this, we don't see him
I don't
again.
think so.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Because, I mean, just the way that they were acting with him, I'm like, all right, I guess this guy's a recurring character. So I thought maybe that they could set up that's some dark backstory. Maybe the ring's open because he proposed to his love and she said no. And now
I
it's a
don't know.
cursed ring.
The mayor's recurring.
The mayor is recurring. They're in City Hall. I think that person is someone... The reason why he talks like that is he's trying to mask his Canadian accent. And I think a lot of people are doing that on this show.
So they masked their Canadian accent by being scared shitless.
Yeah, well, no. Actually, no. In every episode, he is like that. He is manic and scared.
He's just, "Whoa."
Yes.
He just that?
Yes.
That's the only acting he does?
No, not that big.
That's just me. Like, whoa.
It's that same exact scene.
Like,
They
we need
just-
your help, Lobo.
They just dub over what he is supposed to be
Yeah.
saying. There was something else that you commented on saying, oh, is this person in every episode? Is this their Arnie or Ernie?
Yeah.
The bartender, which I thought he was a very good actor.
Yeah, he actually looked kind of familiar. I'm going to have to see who that was.
Hey, you guys rattle off some notes and I can check.
Oh, sure.
Hey, Eric,
Yes.
remember, look at your notes out here so you're still looking in that mic,
All right.
baby.
Don't tell me what to do.
Hey, he said what you...
Shit.
He's just...
Oh, I do have a catchphrase. Oh, no.
I wrote it down. The
Oh.
missile attack launching on its Lobo's truck looks like a squeezed eyeball.
That missile is disturbing.
Yeah.
Again, very bad CGI.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
That is most every episode.
Or it's like squeezed booger.
Ew, it's coming out of the eyeball, though.
Exactly.
Wait, does he use the missile like every episode?
Almost every
Yeah.
episode.
Oh, God.
Pretty common. They got to get their money's worth out of that CGI. They spent so much on it.
Okay, Nicole, you lost it at the loose hoses when they were getting tied up.
Yeah.
Because he was acting like it hurt, and he was just like, oh, like it was tightening, but it was so loose.
It's like you could just pull it off.
Yeah, just like literally pull your arms apart and it'll come undone.
And I don't understand how those were controlled by a remote. It's so dumb.
No, I don't think it was
demonic?
a remote. Yeah, it was like telekinesis or something.
I think it was the remote.
It was remote? It doesn't look like it was a remote.
Because Diablo Azul was controlling everything through their remote system with the Lobotron, which I thought was Robotron, and I had to ask you what Robotron was.
I don't know, man.
Did the bartender have a name?
I don't even know.
He must have only been in one episode. The mask guy will only be in one episode.
The mask guy?
Yeah.
The shop owner.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
They built up his character so much. I'm
Yeah.
like, they must get their masks repaired all the time.
In different shops.
No, I don't believe this person is in.
Wow.
The only people who are in a lot of episodes are like Lobo, Turbine, Maria, Lorette, the mayor, the whelp, Gertrude, which is the mayor's assistant. The Whelpettes are in a lot of episodes.
Well, then actually, I have to give it to this show for at least the writing, I can't believe I'm saying this, but it made it. The episode made it seem like there was that feeling like they did a good job portraying that this is a person in their lives frequently, even though we'll never see him again.
Yeah,
they did a pretty good job of that, so I'll give them credit for that.
You guys heard it here. Eric loves this show.
I never said that.
What did you not say?
Don't do it. It's
No,
a trap.
because you're gonna. Fool me once, James.
He almost said it, though.
I know, but then
But
I'm
you
like,
paused, like-
but then I'm like, wait, I'm also a
help of Nicole.
podcast editor, and I know that you can make me say something I don't want to.
One day we're going to do that to Anissa
Oh God.
of just like making her say either something very offensive or just make it seem like Anissa loves how funny we are, which is not the case.
Just shout out to Anissa and TC because
Yeah.
I really like their humor. It's really hilarious. You guys have a good like chemistry.
Dynamic.
Yeah.
We are dynamic. We're like a dynamic processor. It's
For audio.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
See? I'm not as professional as you.
How you like an audition? I don't know.
Oh, I love Audition.
Yes.
Yeah, I have more tools now than I ever thought possible.
What do you want to know? What I'm gonna put some words in your mouth. Hey guys, if you are using Audacity right now, stop using Audacity. Use literally any other recording studio.
Okay. Although I did use Audacity for 5 years, I thought it was a good beginner thing.
Oh yeah.
But I remember when we were talking about it, and like, oh, you use Audacity? That's so hard to use. You're going to love Audition.
Yeah.
And yeah, the tools for Audition are just so much easier. I wish I would have signed up for Adobe Creative Suite like 3 years ago.
Yeah, now don't you get like a Photoshop, Illustrator, and all of that?
Oh, well, legally, yes.
Okay.
No, I had them before.
Yeah, well, that's I meant. You could have just kept it at. I meant legally.
Cut it
now.
out.
No,
1, 2, 3, out.
no, that's all the podcast is now. It's going to be, a minute long of us setting that up, and then you saying legally I have them now.
And then the police come. Maybe Lobo will arrest me. Is
Oh,
he?
yeah.
Is he? Not in a sexual way.
No, anything with that guy's sensual at least.
Is he part of the law enforcement, or are they just
Yes.
superheroes?
They, they're not vigilantes. The mayor recognizes them.
Oh,
and,
that's right. He endorses them.
Yeah, and the police endorse them too.
Yeah, because in the first episode, they don the SWAT gear and
Yep.
and
They're
help
like the
bust some
Powerpuff
criminals.
Girls.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. This is Los Luchadores Powerpuff Girls.
yeah. What?
Wait, blue, red,
In pink.
and green is the other one.
Yeah.
Close. 2 out of 3.
Yeah, it's close. It's close. Hey, Craig McCracken, you got a lawsuit you can file with Dan Clark.
Or a team up.
I'm sure it's definitely
Oh
worth
man,
Get a
Luchadores
revival.
Powerpuff Girls.
Wait. what if they did a Los Luchadores animated series? Would you watch that?
As long as it's a gritty reboot, we're fine with it. If it's an Adult Swim caliber, we couldn't work on it together, Nicole, because Adult Swim will not hire female writers.
Good thing I would only animate.
They don't like females at all over there, unless
Right.
you're an actress. What's some stuff I can pull out of my notes? The phone on the wall gets me so mad. That's just ear height. It's in a couple
Yeah.
other episodes,
It's
and it bugs me.
horrible prop.
Yes.
It's terrible.
You have to like mush your ear into it.
I was gonna say he was like, "Hello."
You want to know what's crazy? Someone in the props department had to measure Lobo standing up straight and his
and
ear.
mount it at that
Yes.
level. Yeah, it's horrible.
Oh man, guys. The mask maker is very quiet in the scene where he's explaining. He's like, hey guys, this is how loud I'm going to talk about.
He's got to get closer to that mic.
I mean, it's probably a lav mic and a
Right.
boom mic. They could have zoomed in on him
Hey,
more.
James, some people just talk quietly.
Like
No.
like those what's the
You
name?
were me like, I agree.
No, like those like relaxing podcasts.
You mean ASMR?
Yes.
Are
Like
there ASMR podcasts?
There are.
There
Ooh,
are.
I got to get into that field.
And YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Gotta talk really
They
quiet.
review toys like, oh, this Hello
Yeah,
Kitty.
we at Toy Fair we were looking up like I don't know how that came up in our discussion, but we were looking up like ASMR toy reviewers,
What?
and
Yes.
there was like ones for Power Rangers, and he's like, and we're unboxing the Dragon Dagger, and I was like, I'm out.
Did you see my ASMR video?
I did.
Yeah. It's good. I scratched Frank, remember? I mashed up some mayonnaise.
That was disgusting.
It was intentional. And then I got mayonnaise on the mic. The one Nicole's using, I think.
Oh no.
What else do we got? We can see that the neck fully isn't blue whenever someone turns into Azul.
I put how cannot Ramon felt the big dude behind him on the first
Wait, what?
few, like, you know, that big dude, like,
Yeah, the big dude.
yeah, and he was like, oh, like, saw the guy, and then it was like just walked behind him, and
He was
didn't
in the
feel it.
back room.
Yes, but he didn't feel it. Like, he's totally a big dude. Like,
Like he couldn't feel his presence.
yes, he was like, oh,
You're
I don't
kind
know.
of saying, like, how come he doesn't have, like,
The
a
feelings.
third eye? Like,
he doesn't have any feelings.
he doesn't
don't know.
have a mystic intuition.
He needs to get a better security system. That's what that dude needs.
This was 99-ish. They didn't have it.
So?
Also, remember, this is pre 9/11.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Stop. I don't get people that like measure time that way. Like, I understand like security presences or whatever, like
Well,
security.
Yeah, security. Like, if you have a store, you even before 9/11, you still
But
needed to
it's-
lock up your shop.
It's still just like a weird way to measure time.
He doesn't have any bells. You know, like someone coming.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, yeah. And it's,
what?
it's not like that guy would be able to, like, dodge those bells. His head would hit them.
Right, he's
That was a big dude.
Oh, he's giant.
I think I've seen that actor definitely before in other stuff.
I'm not going to look that up.
Okay. That's my homework for tonight.
I think you're just trying to search for someone you recognize.
I legit think that
That
there's been a
bartender
couple.
does look familiar.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to do some
he
research.
has a generic face.
Could be.
No, he has a very specific face. That's why I think I recognize.
You know, some actors like generic face, and you're like, oh, he looks
sure.
like this.
But I mean, there's. I feel if they film this all in Canada, right?
Yes.
Where specifically? Toronto?
I think Toronto.
They have a very small pool
Yeah.
of actors, especially for like science fiction shows. I'm not saying this is a sci-fi show, but
It
you
kind
know,
of is.
Like
Yeah,
a
it
genre
can
for
be.
genre shows, they tend to see the same people.
Yeah.
Because I know,
Maybe he's in Arrow.
no, that's where I know that giant dude. I think he was Jaffa in Stargate SG-1. Which filmed in Toronto.
I believe we said you cannot bring up Stargate SG-1, sir,
No, Oh, right. We can only
on
talk
Ranger Command.
We can only talk Stargate Atlantis.
Yes.
Damn it.
I don't know what's going on, but yes.
From when I said I bought Four Eyed Radio Network.
Oh, right. Okay. Sorry.
It's a bit.
Hey guys, listen to that episode, please. We gotta let Eric Dewey know I can move a needle.
I have a good note.
What's up?
So, you know when Lobo's like pushing the thing up?
Yeah.
They're like in chains and he's like pushing up the hydraulic thing or whatever.
Raise the roof.
I put... Because I don't know the best like comedic way to like say things in the order that would be the funniest. That's why I'm like pausing. Okay, so when that happens, Eric yells, "Oh, that's bullshit." So I immediately wrote down Eric on board with a blue devil, but yells bullshit on hydraulic lift.
His hands looks like so thin when he was doing that. I don't know if that was real hands. Because he's all buffed up and he was like...
You're on board for someone body slamming 3 stories up.
Yeah, but what broke me was Lobo versus a hydraulic lift and the motors burning out. That's bullshit.
A 90-degree angle motorcycle and car going down the side of a building. Fine with that.
Yeah, I remember him saying, "Oh, that's bullshit." Like, literally.
Just some things cross a line. Apparently, I like that hard science. I don't know. That's a good observation.
You know, it's Diablo Azul. Is this anything?
It's Blue Devil.
But is this anything? Diablo La Blue Girl?
Well, Blue Girl is an anime.
Yeah, it's a hentai anime, but is that anything?
No.
Diablo La Blue Girl?
No.
I think we can pitch this.
Diablo looks like the Blue Man Group.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, totally like the Blue Man Group.
I was going to use the Blue Man Group instead of Smurfs in my intro, but I thought Smurfs would be better.
It's more visual.
Yeah.
It could be both because he looks like
Yeah.
he looks like one of them.
Yeah.
Maria looking at the mask in the end, you know, when they said turn your backs,
yeah,
she was like,
yeah.
no, I kind of want to see this mask and I want the power. That's what it felt like.
I wanted her to have the power.
Oh, man. She gets
too.
horns.
No, she's a woman, so she doesn't get the leading role in any episode.
There's no
no one
Maria
episode?
Focus episode?
There's a
Not
kind
yet.
of one. You weren't on the episode, but there is one where it's kind of Maria focused, but
Yeah.
not really. The princess one.
Yeah.
Speaking on, you know, like newer, just like changing
Of course,
with the
it's
times.
the princess one.
Yes, there is also like lesbian undertones with that one, but changing with the times. This show cannot find a flat-chested woman. They're super huge boobs. But fast forward to now, on Ninja Steel, it's all about fat asses.
God.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Christina Ann, yeah, you're
In person. Oh my God.
yeah, dead ass.
Like literally, like
And
like J-Lo. Like
it
double
makes
up
sense.
J-Los.
Like it's something you
Look
can.
at her Instagram one time. That booty be popping.
Ooh, booty be breathing.
Booty be breathing.
There we go.
God damn it. What?
What?
How do you...
Oh, it's from the other Mostly Lovin' Lucha from TC and Courtney's.
Oh my God.
He listens to the show, unlike someone I know.
Well, no, because like you've said that as like I was like, that's an inside joke that we have. How does he know that?
It's originally from a Lonely Island song, but they say booby be breathing,
Yeah.
one
Right.
titty out.
Yeah.
So yeah, but then I accidentally said booty
Got
be
it, got
breathing.
it, got it, got it, got it.
I got it. Hey, now ladies, now shake it. Now shake it.
Like a Polaroid picture or a
Yes.
salt shaker?
Hey, hey guys, what would you rather shake, like a Polaroid picture or a salt shaker?
A Polaroid picture.
Okay.
Okay, how does that move?
A Polaroid picture is like you're
Oh,
Shake it like a Polaroid picture.
and then a salt shaker is.
like this.
Can it be both?
Yeah, go for it.
It like one in each hand. Like,
I'm fine with that. Let me look through. Do you have more notes?
Yes. You know what I think would be a great sequel to this episode?
What's up?
Because they put the mask in the acid pit, but then they also put the remote in there. I want a demonic remote.
Yes.
That'd be awesome.
Demonic remote?
Yeah, the remote gets possessed by the power of Diablo Azul.
You had to look at your notes for Diablo Azul.
Have you ever watched the Teen Titans Go show?
I haven't watched Go. I've watched the normal Teen Titans.
Because my favorite joke is in one episode they combined two inanimate objects and it came alive, and I can't remember, one of them was a baton and a boombox. And then there was one other one, and those were just recur. I thought that was just gonna be it, that was the end of the bit, but they were just recurring characters, and I thought that was so funny.
Oh, I'll have to check that out.
It's such a stupid thing. It's why would you keep those characters?
Well, it's what's his face? The microwave robot on Adventure Time?
Yeah.
He's kind of like that.
Kind of.
Or the two new robots on Mystery Science Theater who should be on the show more.
No, it's not, because that's normal. Because there's BMO and Adventure Time, and there are already two other robots, but in
Teen Titans Go, it was just that's not a normal thing that would happen.
Hey, Nicole, you've been a robot this entire time. I put some vocoder on your vocals. This entire episode, you've been a robot.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I know it would take too much processing, and I'm not going to do that.
No one would want to listen to it.
I got to take this moment to say that Frank is a very good boy, and I think he likes me.
Yeah.
He's a sweet boy.
He's such a handsome man, so majestic. Sometimes he'll accidentally poop on the floor.
But we're okay with it because he's cute.
No, he'll poop in the litter box, but it won't go. The turd won't go off, and then he'll run, shake it off, and then it lands on the floor. He's an old man.
He's such a good boy, Frank.
Does he do the soul shaker? Soul shaking or Polaroid shaking?
No, just running real fast to
Gotta
make
get
it
out of
shake
there.
off. Yeah.
Shake it off.
Okay, so one thing that I think this is my last note that I want to get out. Lobo should have let go of the giant when Turbine was looking at the mask, so then he could have smacked the mask out of his hand. This is Lobo's fault in my eyes.
I can see that.
Because he said, Lobo, don't do it. And there's a beat and, not Lobo, do it. Turbine, don't do it. He looks at the
He's
mask.
right there.
Yeah. You could have just
well, he would have had to let the bad guy go.
Yes.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let
yeah.
the giant go.
No, don't.
Yes.
Justice must be served.
No.
No,
on the
don't.
last episode, they let some spider lady go.
Letting that
Ooh,
guy go
Was she hot?
Yes, she was.
versus him turning into basically the devil.
Yeah. Why?
I feel like
Yeah.
should probably just let him go.
And then there's
Yeah.
no B story. If
Show over.
Okay, done.
I had one last note. What the hell was up with that very unnecessary slow-mo throughout that one part where they're trapped in the tower?
Oh,
That was horrible.
Yeah, I said it was recorded in GIF format.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I was commenting on there.
Oh, all right. It's terrible.
I think they were just trying to make it. That's what they did in that time.
More dramatic.
They wanted to make it look like a strobe scene, but it wasn't dark, so they couldn't. Mm-hmm. And they probably didn't have the budget for high-speed cameras to pick up strobe stuff like that.
I don't think they had the budget for much of anything
Yeah.
in the show.
I like this show now, guys.
I actually like this episode.
Yeah.
But I'm a little bit disappointed that we didn't see anything actually burst out from the ground.
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
that would have been
hand
cool.
or-
Oh, yeah, even just one hand would have
Like,
been
oh, hello.
awesome.
Yeah, it was just a very oddly shaped mound.
But then it would have had to gone into another episode.
It should have a two-parter.
Yeah.
Oddly shaped mound was my nickname in high school.
No, stop.
No, remember, it was the F word. The one you shouldn't be saying anyone. Not fuck, the other F word.
Was it fuck?
Nope. So, guys, on every single episode of Mostly Lovin' Lucha, we asked the guests, if you were a luchador, what would your name be? Mine was King Termite. Nicole's was the Fire Aunt. What were some other people's? Gucho Marks was Melzer's.
I feel like I want to stick with an animal theme.
The cat's so bright it makes your eyes hurt.
Spicy armadillo.
Ooh. Oh, you put like Tabasco sauce in people's eyes?
Yes.
Nice.
And then, but I've got like armor.
Yes.
I can curl up into a ball when people are kicking the shit out of me. Because I'd probably be a terrible fighter. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
You'd be one of those people where like the mega faces come into the ring to help out.
Sure.
You're like an underdog they rally around.
Yeah. And then I splash their eyes with very hot sauce.
But that's also a heel. You're a tweener, I guess.
What does that even mean?
Like someone in between a heel and a face.
Yeah. Sure.
There we go. The spicy armadillo.
I'm still thinking.
Draw it up.
That's one of my catchphrases. Crinkle, crinkle, bitch. Oh, that cat. Speaking of him, he's right there. Actually, the cat we were talking about was the kitten sword, maybe?
Lion Cat
Yeah.
from Saga.
Oh, yeah.
Should it be so like very catchy name or no?
It doesn't, whatever you want it to be.
All I can think about is Pinay Queen. Pinay means like Filipino, and a lady Filipina, like Pinay Queen.
But
Awesome.
But it
Panay
sounds
Queen.
like penis.
It doesn't sound like penis. Nicole.
Okay, let's do. Yeah, I'll stick to that.
It's like, fuck it.
Two very different connotations.
All right. Do you guys have any more notes?
Yes.
Oh, what's up?
It's actually my last one is like I'm a little frustrated, but I'm like, I don't know. Okay, so I put like, why was it a shaman that put their like energy into the mask? Like why it should be like a brujo or bruja.
I don't know what that
which is
means.
just witch
Oh.
in Spanish. Because
Yeah, shaman sounded very like
it's
Native
like,
American.
It's
or-
like shaman. Yeah, shaman is like, like African or like
Oh, yeah.
maybe a little bit from India.
Oh, yeah.
But like,
Bruja
so it's
is
like,
more witch. Yeah.
yeah, because they also, not just because it's like Los Luchadores, it's because it's
It's not what?
the show.
How do you pronounce it?
All right.
But what?
Not saying it's because it's a Mexican wrestling show.
Yeah.
But because they used a luchador mask.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah,
And
yeah.
It should be
name of
based
it-
in the culture.
Wait.
And even just the name of it is Spanish.
Hold
Yeah.
on. Let's check what. I could have swore. What? Or is that Mighty Boosh? They're always talking about shamans. Shamanism is a practice that involves, let's see, the origin of shamanism. A practitioner of researching altered states of consciousness in order to perceive and interact with what they believe to be a spirit world. In North Asia is where it originated, it looks like.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah.
But I don't know if it's ever been associated with like Mexican supernatural
yeah.
culture. Yeah.
No, shaman is like more of like India.
Right,
Like,
right.
yeah.
The east.
Like that area.
Yeah.
It does say it did come, like it's been in the Americas. I would have liked it just to be a necromancer.
I'm just saying, like, it's weird that they chose that.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird that they chose a lot of things.
I know. I'm just,
They called a spider named
You
Joe.
know?
They named a spider Joe.
Yeah, it was cute.
Probably because a lot of people know shaman. Then
Right.
like, what's bruja? Like, because that time would be no Google yet. So it's like, shaman.
Yes, that time very much did not have Google.
like Google Translate. So maybe they're like,
Actually,
let's do that.
they did call the little people. They used the Mexican word for little people, and they didn't explain it. So they have been also the whelp. We think is possibly like the noise dogs make in
right.
Mexico. Like
Oh.
instead of "Rarf, arf," they go
That's a
whelp
whoop,
whelp.
whoop.
So they are doing like they
are
should have
doing
done
cultural things.
Yeah.
It's-
Yeah.
Nicole's
That's
right,
a good
guys.
point. No, that's a good point. It shouldn't be like brujo or bruja.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
always thought like oh, we're having a brouhaha, like a
Like
party.
Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
I mean,
They
that
sample
could be
someone
like
saying that.
something else in another language. I
Sure.
don't know.
I don't know. I'm done with notes, and we're
Me too.
Yeah,
Me
we're
too.
getting up on this an hour 30.
Oh.
Yeah.
We are
Spicy.
an hour and 23.
All right, guys. What do you have to plug?
Well, you can support us on Patreon, patreon.com/RangerCommandPH. No, definitely check out and listen to Ranger Command Power Hour on the Four Eyed Radio Network. We're at rangercommand.com. We're on iTunes and Stitcher and Spotify and all that stuff.
Podbean.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so we're on all the podcast networks. And you can find me mostly on Twitter and Instagram at TrekkieB47.
Also, wait, do you have any other podcasts you do?
Yes. Thank you for reminding me. I'm also...
He owns the
All right.
network. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
I have to plug everything now.
Yes.
Yes, I'm also on, if you're into Star Trek, I am on the Starfleet Escape podcast, which is also on the Four Eyed Radio Network. And right now we are reviewing every episode of Star Trek Discovery as it airs.
On CBS Access?
All access.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a good show, guys.
I'm here to promote my husband's podcast
Thank you.
and support his Ranger Command.
You're wearing the shirt, which
I
you can
am.
also find at tpublic.com/Ranger
Yes.
Command PH. Buy a Ranger Command shirt.
And you can support him by going to patreon.com Ranger Command PH.
Sign up for that pizza party.
Yes. Well,
$75.
I have nothing to promote, but just to support, please support his podcast.
Thank you.
What about your Twitter?
Oh, my Twitter account is TetG17 and my Instagram is TetGB, as in Barry 17. There you go.
Nicole, what you got?
Darlinghomebody.com, where you can buy all the cute, spooky things. Read Crumbum's webcomic. Get links to Mostly Speaking Sentai, Mostly Sketching Sentai. And also... RedBubble. Yep. Where you can get all the original Gorma characters that I drew with James. What else? Darling Homebody on Instagram, Tumblr, Facebook.
And that is it. Can I give you one note?
Yes, please.
Since they're listening to Mostly Speaking Sentai, just say like, hey, you can go here to get links for Mostly Sketchin' Sentai.
Yeah, do that.
Just for yeah. Hey, and guys, we have a website now. Thank you very much to our donors. We have Steve F. at Hit People Guy.
He's a cool dude. I just
He's
have to say.
amazing.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
He left a 5-star review on iTunes
Yeah.
that I saw for Ranger Command. I'm like, you're a good dude.
Steve, you're amazing. We love you. We also had Power Playthrough donate to us.
Steve, we love you.
Yes. What else so Power Playthrough, check them out at P Playthrough or at
PP Laythrough.
It Takes Two to Toku donated.
They're also
Yeah,
cool.
fantastic. They have
I must have missed this donation. I want to give.
oh
Can I still give?
yeah, it goes towards
No, you're not allowed to give us money.
it now goes towards us promoting. It always goes right back into
Nice.
maybe a Facebook ad.
Or new chairs.
Yeah, I guess we do need new chairs.
James, please don't use Facebook ads. That is a trap that will trap you forever.
I have used it for
Oh, no.
Dun, dun, dun.
for Marshland Monster stuff, and it didn't. I guess it really didn't do anything.
Do
Yeah.
Instagram.
I don't think it
They're
will.
owned by Facebook.
Yes, it's the
I
same
know, but
ad
it's a
stuff.
different platform.
I've never had any success with Instagram because people
Yeah.
you can't click on links.
Right.
Then just don't do ads.
Yeah, I guess not.
Just put it back into the show.
Yeah, I guess so. No, I really want to do something that do some ad work. I might want to get the SM7Bs, but I want to grow the podcasts before I put back into mics and shit or mic stands. I would like slightly better mic stands or a slightly bigger table. We need chairs.
You don't need a bigger table.
I don't know.
Just have less shit on it.
I don't know. Okay, but It Takes Two to Toku. They're at It Takes number 2 TO Toku. They have on YouTube, search them, fantastic covers of the Sentai themes. And then we had an anonymous donor that it seems like they don't want me to say because they're within our podcast community and they don't want other people to say, oh, you think you're better than me because you donated to the podcast. That makes me feel obligated to give money to James because he's doing a lot. But yeah, go to the website, mlmpod.com. You can find links to This Movie's Gay, What the Hell Mouth, I'll get there. And also, Mostly Speaking Sentai, if you want to send it a link to a friend to listen to. Give us 5-star reviews on iTunes. If we get 500 5-star reviews, I will do a video where I am naked, I am erect, I am rapping, and I am on Pornhub.
He will not be doing that.
Yeah, well, we already agreed to this on Corwin's episode.
Yeah, Theresa was scrolling and saw that last promo, and she was like, what the hell?
I was like, what the fuck?
TC said, it would have been really funny if you walked away, the blur stayed in the same spot, and then you see my penis. And I said, TC, that is actually how the video goes. But I knew I could not do that.
Yeah.
However, if you want to see the end of the finished version, TC, I will show you.
I was like, did really James do that?
Yeah, I've done it in a few videos. My Momo challenge, I did it. Did you see my Momo challenge?
That was funny.
I'm sorry, I hate that fucking image.
No, it's super funny.
No, I watched it. I just really
okay.
hate that fucking image. Ugh.
Momo says, clap your hands. It was just a Simon Says Momo challenge.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, it's good, guys. Also, find all our promo videos on Facebook at MSS Pod or on YouTube with the Mostly Speaking Sentai. Also on Twitter at MSS Pod, on Instagram at MSS Podcast. But Instagram's only 1 minute. A lot of my promos go over a minute. And then check out my rap music, Marshland Monster. I'm working on a Godzilla-themed one, King Kaiser X, and I think that's all I need to promo.
And look for James in an upcoming future episode of Ranger Command Power Hour.
Yeah!
Ooh.
Where I'll be talking Ninja Steel. Did you just do a Juggalo chant?
What?
Oh, I thought you said whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop. I could do
You
that.
fucking wish.
Yeah, I do.
Can I be there and interview James?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I think we might be doing it at your house.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I'll be
need
making it out to you guys.
Shut up.
That's exactly what Eric said.
Yeah, that's what I said. It'll give us an excuse to clean.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, I'll bring the mics. I'll probably bring the PG-58s.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But we thank you guys for your hospitality. And
Oh, no, guys,
we
thank you
definitely
so
want
much.
to return the favor.
Thank you again.
No, you guys are great. We love having you guys here. We wish we lived closer so we could see you more.
Yeah.
Maybe you can check the area over there.
He's like, no suburbs.
Also, like everyone who I host podcasts with live in the city, so that would be mean to them.
No,
Understandable.
This is a pretty poppin' place.
Yeah. Guys, thank you so much.
Yeah,
I'm
you.
going to see you guys in 2 days at C2E2.
C2E2?
Oh.
Yeah, that you guys know when this was recorded now. It's not evergreen.
Oh, shit.
And I'm fine with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nicole, you
What's
got
up?
any last words? You're like, James, we don't do this.
That backpack's got ass.
Yes. All right, I've been James.
I'm Nicole.
I'm Theresa.
I'm Eric.
And we've been
Mostly Lovin' Lucha.
Los Luchadores, the faceless heroes, Lucha Libre and Mascarados, Lobo Fuerte and Turbine together, meet Villanos, champions forever.
The Gatepost of the Dead. Oh, God, fuck this show.
It's okay. 1, 2, 3.
I got darlinghomebody.com where you can buy all the things And check it out if you like spooky things or cute things or both. I hate plugging stuff.
Guys, you gotta check out darlinghomebody.com.
Hold on. I got this. Okay, redo.
This has been a Marshland Media production, produced by James McCullum. For more content, please visit mlmpod.com. To support our network and have access to exclusive podcasts, head over to patreon.com/MLMpod and sign up today.